Welcome to the live stream.
Welcome.
We are Jason is here. We are
Yep.
streaming the the Hurricanes versus the Capitals. An elimination game for the Capitals. They got to win to stay alive, or they will suffer the same fate as the Golden Knights from last night. Sorry, Jason.
You really
But
had to mention that, you son of a
it's the,
bitch.
it's the truth, unfortunately.
I don't
Or
care if
will the
it's the truth.
Hurricanes do something that has been very strange? Outscore the Capitals for a third game in a row, because they have outscored the Capitals, I believe, by a total score of 10-2 or something like
At
that.
least around 10-2. They've only
Combined in
scored
the
two
last two
goals in the
games.
last two games. The Capitals have the top line. They've got to find a way to play with the lead. They played with the lead. They have not forced Carolina out of their game. They have not forced Carolina to their own zone. They have generated plays and have not generated any goals off of those plays. They've got to look for a better start here. If you're Carolina, because they haven't been good at Capital One Arena. But
Yep.
I think.
By the way, puck drop.
All right, but I think this could be a good game for sure.
Make sure to like,
Make
comment,
sure you
share, and
guys
subscribe to both of our channels. Follow us all on TikTok. Support our PayPal. Turn on the notification bell so you guys know when we do live streams, shorts, videos, and community posts. Follow us on Twitter at FluffyJA97, at RTS with Oscar. I was about to say my last name, but no, that's not my Twitter because Elon Musk took that away.
Yeah, we'll blame him. And support us on TikTok. And here we go. Puck has dropped. Here's Prodich. Takes the puck along with Greg Burns. And now it's coming from Carolina. Puck right side for Krobich. Now it's Svechnikov. Had 6 goals to lead the Hurricanes during the Stanley Cup playoffs. And now Prodich deflects it along to Dubois. Now Burns for the Hurricanes. Sebastian Aho. Aho. Cross ice pass. Sent back behind the net by Carrier. Now back out, and Thompson, and a drive by Walker deflects wide. Puck played by Martinook. Gets it out to the point. The puck comes out of the zone, and it's going to be set back along by Walker. Had a big goal in Game 4 and an assist. Sandin with the puck, and now for the Capitals, going up the middle. And now Duhane will lead in it for Dowd. Pass broken up. Regained. Back to the line. And puck sent up the boards by Carrier for Walker. And now Martinook will get it. Both teams are going to make changes.
Open Twitter. And here I'll go to your Twitter and share it.
Thank you. And now stolen. Quick shot by Slavin. It comes to Dylan Strome. Up to Alexiev. Looks for a redirect. Now Strome with it for the Capitals. Back out to Alexiak. That's blocked by Taylor Hall of the Hurricanes. And Capitals with possession at the Carolina zone. Alexiev takes it back to his own end, and the Hurricanes will go for a change. Ovechkin knocked off the puck, sent in deep by Robinson. Alexander Nikishin on the ice, his first shift of the NHL for Carolina. 23-year-old defenseman out of the KHL in Russia. Or as they call it, Russia. But we call it Russia. Here's Nikishin in. He's behind his own net. Fired. Cleared. Puck catches away from, I can't tell who that is. And the Hurricanes will move it away. Chickered quickly ahead. And now it's going to be Nikishin, third round pick by the Hurricanes back in 2020. Robinson can't get it deep. We've played nearly 3 minutes in Game 5. Now Roy around for Chickered. Lifts the puck ahead. Deflected by Maziagami and taken in by Walker. Walker flips it into the Washington zone. Fotis taking it back, and now he takes the return. Puck goes behind the Carolina goal. Fredrik Anderson's been awesome in the playoffs. Puck taken out of trouble up the boards from Jordan Stahl over the boards. Now it's going to be backhanded off the glass by Martinuk. In the Washington zone, Sandin is out of the bench. No shots on either side up to this point. There's been only one goal scored in the first period over the first 4 games, and that was for Gostisbehere. And now here's Rimstike. Down low, icing. Nikishin back on it. He'll take a big hit there on his second shift ever in the NHL. Now, Gostisbehere for Carolina. Lost the puck. It'll get out of the zone by Stankoven, who will take it out. Sebastian Aho's pass will be broken up. Strome with it for the Capitals. Here's Beauvillier. Washington will go for a change. Trent Burns will come out of his end. All right, puck to flex ahead of Dowd. Here's Alex Verduhe trying to get it on Burns. Takes the puck across the crease. Held in by John Carlson. That's going to be blocked. Svechnikov gets the puck out. No stoppages over the first 5 minutes so far. This pace has definitely benefited Washington. They had 2 days off, and it looks like the Capitals' pace is a little bit better today. Here comes Blake after Leonard has the puck stripped and saved.
Penalty on the Hurricanes, so the Capitals will be going to the power play. I'm trying so hard not to say Golden Knights because I'm so used to that.
I know. It's a hooking call, and the Capitals will head to the power play. By the way, who are we cheering for? I guess because it's your home team, right? Or are we just chilling?
I'm just chilling.
Oh, okay, because it's your home team. I guess we should cheer for them. So I guess I'll scream for both. Brenda Moore is not going to agree with this. Leonard goes down.
My pregame has gotten 996 views.
I didn't do a preview.
I just made up some. I just basically kept it generic with the text, and I just got a photo from the Capitals Twitter.
Oh, doing recaps is going to be fun.
I think it's a picture of Logan Thompson and
Ovechkin.
Alex whatever his name. Yeah.
All right, here we go. The first power play of the game for the Capitals. Let's see if they can strike first.
Let me make sure that our friend isn't in the chat since this is a Hurricane game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hurricanes are 2 for 12, the Capitals are 2 for 12 on the men advantage. 40 seconds gone on the Orloff minor. Aho and Jarvis are up front. Here's Chikrin for.
Oh, yep. We got comments, Jason.
Oh.
Yep.
All right, this goes up to
Dumb
Drama.
Drama's
here. Dumb Drama. What up, man? Good to see you. What up? All right, this pass.
And he also says, "Go Canes."
That's right. Go Canes. All right. And there's Aho again, blocked by Ovechkin. And both with a couple of opportunities. They play Kiko in. Best penalty killing team in the NHL in the regular season. They've been awesome in the playoffs. Killed off 25 of 27 penalties, Oscar.
Damn. And the Capitals almost scored right there, but if it wasn't for the save of the Hurricanes right there.
All right, play continues for another 30 seconds. There's Ovechkin with the pass. It drops. Leonard kept alive by Dubois. Dubois, stick handling. In there for Ovechkin. Tries to get it. Cross eyes. Saved by Anderson. And Clausen. And the Hurricanes will clear it. Sent down ice by Slavin. Penalty time will wind down. Good look by Ovechkin. Carlson couldn't one-time the puck. He's got to settle it. And that allows Freddie Anderson to get across with it. 2 good chances. Freddie Anderson has been off the charts. Just awesome.
Yeah, this feels strange. Some drama.
Yeah. Not for me. Because I cover other teams on my TikTok, so I'm used to it.
No, right, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I heard that. Dang, your uncle called you fat on stream. Damn.
Yeah. He's gay.
Out your cousin on stream. Got it.
Yeah, he's already out.
Yeah, dumb drama. By the way, to make you feel good. Yeah, we decided to do this because why the fuck not?
Why not? It seemed like an interesting series. I know Dumb Drama gonna be drinking tonight if his team wins. I drank last night, but for a whole different reason. All right, out of play. Carolina Hurricanes 8-0 on the hits.
Yeah, Dumb Drama put a face with tears of joy.
Let's see.
So far, we're at 25 people watching in total.
Huh.
I don't think we're gonna have the success that we had last night.
Oh, no way.
Where we had 285. Damn.
Jeez.
Like, I guarantee you, if that game would have gone longer, we would have probably actually got to 300, but...
Yeah, I think had the overtime gone a little bit longer, or had it been a second overtime, we probably would have.
But we'll see.
That was awesome.
Still 0-0 at the Capital One Arena.
All right.
Logan Thompson, Jason, is terrific at home.
Yeah, I mean, I think they just have to limit the plays of the Capitals if they really want to win it. Dumb Drama, this is your team. What do you think your Canes have to do to just put it away?
Yeah. We did the Oilers the last couple of days, but because of the unfortunate events that happened, we're caught floating.
Yeah, we're cheating on the Golden Knights, but that's fine. I found a radio broadcast, so it's time to go really quick.
He's got a Svech jersey.
I wanted to buy an Ovechkin jersey, and I found it for $350 on the NHL.
He does have a Caps jersey though, too, from what he says.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Back out at center for Walker. This is going to be inside the Washington zone. The battle will start with Sandin. 11:25 to go in the first period. Ahead to Strome.
Fuck!
And now the drop to Carlson. Try to split through. It'll come to Bovillian. It'll go on the right side. Nikishin will play. Walker will play it, and he gets hit. And here's Alexiak moving up the wall. And he's going in. It goes off the stick of Orlov. And back to Van Riemsdyk. Tees it up, hits it through. Oh, it kicks off of Anderson back to TBR again. And a shot this time from the right top of the right circle. The
1-0.
Okay, thanks for giving
Jordan
it away.
Stahl.
All right. And by the way, Dumb Drama, I'm gonna be screaming for both teams because we don't cheer for either, but we'll celebrate with you when the Canes score. All right. His favorite, Washington. Carolina trying to get their legs underneath them. Another good start for Washington. Here's Stahl with a shot. He scores! Jordan Stahl on the right circle. And first goal of the night. And it goes to Jordan Stahl of Carolina.
Canes have been amazing the last few games. Yup, we basically said this in the cold open that the Capitals got smacked by the Hurricanes by a total score of 10-2 in the last two games. About 10-2.
Yeah, just about.
I
think a little over, but only 2 goals in the last 2 games, which you don't want as a
Freddie has been a brick wall in net.
Yeah, he's kind of like Bobrovsky in that Panthers Toronto series, although he really hasn't been busy. The Maple Leafs have just been an embarrassment. They've just been despicable. I mean, I know the Golden Knights are abysmal, but despicable is the word I would use for Toronto. They're not playing. The leadership is bad. It's terrible. So Bob, I don't think has been tested for any point. All right, here we go. Here's Nikishin with a shot. On it for the left point. Saved there by Thompson. Rebound. Out to the right wing. Handled. Radish will take it in behind the net. Under 10 minutes to go at the first period. Canes lead it 1-0. Radish along the far wing. Capitals have got to get that back to center ice if they want a chance. Swing out here by Chikrin. And held on along the near boards. Cleared by Svechnikov. And about 9:40 to go in the first period. Jordan Stahl gives the Hurricanes a 1-0 lead.
I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
So, do people use him since he's a Stahl?
Is he like a plane? Does he is he like a plane? Does he stall in midair? Oh! Dumb drama. We make fun of everybody.
When the Hurricanes have a lead, does he stall for time?
If they own any horses, do they put them in stalls?
Yo.
I wonder when they go to the bathroom, do they always use bathroom stalls?
I basically kind of said that in my first joke.
I bet you when he was little, he's like, when I grow up, I want to be taller. Damn, my glasses didn't charge.
Well, I'm just going to put 18 minutes. How do you spell his name? It's Stahl, right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to put 18.
I'll read the chats while you're at it.
I think I caught up on them. 18 minutes. Unless you put more while I was typing.
I don't know.
Minutes.
Let me see. He said, let's go! All right, Dumb Drama, you got 1-0. Got a 1-0 lead.
We went from 25 to 33.
Huh?
We got 25 to 33.
Okay. Yeah, last night was insane. Our highest stream ever for any sport.
Yep. I wonder how it's gonna be when we do NFL on a weekly basis.
Yeah, because
sometimes on a daily basis.
Yeah, because we introduced Twitter as one of our destinations, like at the very end during the playoffs, I think, right?
Yeah, and
So
it didn't do
it
too
didn't do too
well.
hot. Neither did the Dodgers because, like, we got to introduce it slowly and it's got to build a rep with people. That was insane, though. We got more views on Twitter than we did on a stream, which has never happened before. Well, actually, no, it has. But not by that margin. Damn. All right, back now toward Carlson. Pass it comes away, and now a chance for Dmitry Orlov. Ooh, he almost had it. He misses the net. Big bounce away from the net. It goes off the end board out to the right hash. 9:10 to go in the first period. And the puck comes in behind the net for John Carlson. Up in the air. Sean Walker will fall down, and Monchenbody will chase. Taken around. Nelson gets tripped up there. They're going to let it go. No call. Back down to Alexiak, I think it is. All right, puck towards Blake. Blake clears it out to center, picked up by Trevor Van Riemsdyk. And now here's Dubois. Capitals need a lot of offense. They've got to score at the end of this period if you're the Capitals.
Yeah.
Pass down for Protus. Got a
So apparently,
center.
Kenny Fat Albert's actually not doing too bad right now.
Okay. And now back down to Stalin behind the net. Going down a little bit. Puck comes toward the blue line. Carrier shot is blocked. Dubois will chase after the puck. Burns arriving right in front of the penalty box. Carolina going to change. Carolina is really sprucing up their confidence with that goal. Here's Dubois.
Oh, so he's a Twitter watcher, Jason.
Oh, I thought you were on YouTube. Oh wow. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I think we were watching on. I think he was watching. He found us on Twitter and on YouTube, but we do have a more. We're learning more and more that Twitter is our gold mine for at least now.
But we can't see the chats on StreamYard from Twitter.
Yeah,
we actually have to go into the Twitter in the thing and view the. Cool. All right, hanging on to the puck at the left hand. Left wing, battle along the boards. Hurricanes will win it, clear it, and they will change. Another change. Royal Ovechkin back down in the Washington zone. 7:10 to go in the first. All right, and back down to Matt Roy. Stop him behind the net. Now to Chikrin. Pass ahead on the near board to Beauvillier. And inside to Stankoven. He circles it. Stankoven will look left side.
1-1.
Out to Roslovic down the right circle. Shot attempt just knocked wide. And for Sandin in behind the net. Stankoven shouldered off the puck by Anthony Beauvillier. And Beauvillier gets moving. Backhander goes to the would easily cut off. Caps have really got to do a little bit better here. Roslovic here. Broken up in behind the net. Capitals right side with Leonard. Pass will go through Anthony Beauvillier. And to the loose position. A loose puck. They score! Anthony Beauvillier finds a loose change in the corner. In front of the net. That's his second goal of the postseason. Square, baby. We're tied. What a game. At least he knows I screamed for his team too. Because we don't cheer for either. So
followed us on. Well, I think he follows you on Twitter.
He might. I don't know. What's your username on Twitter?
And he said also, "Dang it" for the score for the Capitals.
Yeah. Well, look, I think dumb drama. The Capitals are 4-1 at home. You guys can make it 4-2. You just gotta limit them. Keep them in their own zone. Close up lanes. Keep the puck in the neutral zone and get it to the O zone, and you guys are golden. Unlike the Golden Knights, they're bronze.
Oh,
I'm bitter. Leave me alone.
Okay.
All right, Nikishin.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Carolina Gets pressured by Tom Wilson.
Oh, that went
back out toward Robinson. It goes off the stick of Matt Roy. It'll go up and out of play. Carolina and Washington all tied at 1. They're all tied up like Naeem's balls. Oh! No?
Hold on. Dumb drama with a bunch of numbers, Jason.
All right, well.
You might want to check and see.
Let me see here. Let's see. Send me the... Oh, here. I'll look. I'll just look at his...
Okay, so it's DUM... 6978.
Hold on.
Oh, it's Dum 6978. That's
Dum 6978. There you go. Oh, why is it open again?
Do you know which one you're following? His, which is at FluffyJA97, or mine?
Open Twitter.
Which I think it's most likely Jason's, because I had to restart my new Twitter account.
All right, let me look here.
Which my Twitter account is RTS with Oscar. So. Oh, he will follow us on Twitter.
Carolina Hurricanes fan, is that it? Oh, wait. Yeah, I found him. Dumb Drama, I am following you back on Twitter.
Here, I'll do it here too myself.
His thing says Carolina Hurricanes. Here, I'll share his. It won't let me double tap on it, Oscar.
You're gonna have to. I'll do it because it's very testy.
All right, Protus
like Naeem's ball meal, the McTesty on McDonald's
that he can't have. Bro, it comes in shooting on a puck that's Capitals shrug it off, and they've got the tie. I didn't realize you followed me. Sorry about that. I don't check Twitter very often.
Oh, he said that he will.
All right.
And
there's an icing call against the Cap.
8 minutes, no nut joke.
You guys get dollar nuggets if they win or score? Cool.
Yeah.
We get a large fry if they score in the first period, but it's the next day, just like the Nuggets.
I think it is for the next day too.
Oh.
I think that's how it works for all sports, because what the Commanders, we get like a free 6-inch sub or something like that from Subway the next day.
Oh, nice.
If they win.
When back then when Subway had that deal, they didn't really give away anything, so they didn't lose a lot of money. Now, well, that's a problem. All right, held up by Carolina. Burns shooting to the right point, and there's a stop from Logan Thompson, a former Golden Knight.
Open Twitter.
Yes, Dumb Drama. Logan Thompson was on the Golden Knights.
Open Twitter.
Okay.
Not you.
Okay.
Yo. Oh, he followed me. Here we go.
You know what's so funny, Dumb Drama? How you said we're more popular on Twitter. We don't get any follows or likes or at least I don't,
Retweets.
or retweets or chats or replies on the tweets, which is so funny. All right, Carrier will get a big hit there, and along into scrum behind the net to the right of Thompson. Puck comes along the near boards. Caps are having some trouble with the faceoff drop. They're having trouble clearing the own zone. The scrum
By
is
the way,
taking
Dumb
a
Drama,
long
I
time.
also myself followed you, so there you go.
So yeah, and by the way, Dumb Drama, not all streams are popular. I know soccer and kind of hockey are like our most popular. Baseball, it kind of struggles a little bit. It
Well, we'll
depends on
find
the
out
game.
when we return this weekend. Man, when was our last Dodger stream? Let me see.
All right, behind the net to Carlson. Short hop to Beauvillier. It'll lead for Ovechkin into the zone for Strom, left point. A cross pass to the Demon, back to Alexiev. His shot deflected up and over the Carolina net. A little bit of zone time. It'll be quickly cleared by Carolina. 2:45 in the first period. The shots are 4-3 in favor of Carolina. Zone time for the Capitals has been pretty good, better than it's been in the past. Blake has it, right corner. The feed to the side of the net, taken away by Alex Alexiev. Pass to Van Riemsdyk. On the right wing to Tom Wilson. Caps will get it back. Caps having a lot of trouble handling passes.
Almost the Capitals.
All right, that Wilson left side in the Carolina zone and a shot. Oh, it comes off the blocker of Fredrik Anderson. That's pretty well defended. He gets it through anyway. Jarvis will come up along the near wing. Another pass behind the net. Wow. And brought out along the right-hand side for Brodus. 1:50. Set it up. Chikrin's coming down the middle. Shot, and he hits the post. Jacob Chikrin hits the outside of the left post. A rebound to center almost gives Washington the lead. Here's the shot from Jarvis on the outside. A big rebound. It comes off of Thompson. About 90 seconds to go in the period. Wow. Caps possess it. Started with Roy behind the net. Into center. Given away by Gostisbehere. Comes in. Nikishin's with him. And back down to McMichael. McMichael comes out right up the middle. Gets around Stog. Cuts in on the wing against Nikishin.
Man, the Hurricanes missed opportunity.
Yeah.
You're gonna see it.
All right. Stanko, little backhander to center ice. Carried in by Jordan Stahl. Had his first goal in over a calendar year in the playoffs. In the first period here. It's a 1-1 game with 40 seconds left in the first period. Now, centering, losing puck. Hall is there. Shot, rebound. Comes out Stankoven. Just wide. It was almost a complete empty net. Cleared out. Just a piece of it the first time. Little bit in the second. Wow. Back now into the corner with 18 seconds left. Ends up in the near board. Capitals with Walker, right point. Dumped in behind the net. 8 seconds.
Jason, well, I don't know when our last Dodger stream was.
Block Thompson from Carrier. Capitals cleared out, and that's the end of the first period. What?
I don't know when our last Dodger stream was.
When
we streamed the Pirates.
When was that? That was
on the
Wednesday?
Saturday. It was like the
No, that's no.
Yeah.
I don't think it was Saturday. I think it was a Sunday, right?
No.
Was that the day we did the game
It was after. It was after the. It was the day after the draft.
So that was a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, there's no way that was the last one. There's no
3
way.
weeks. Yes, it is.
Wow, our baseball is gonna take a hit in views. Jeez,
Well, that's what happens when it takes a back seat to
playoffs.
playoffs and any of the sports that are going on. Like for example, football is probably going to take a hit when it's baseball playoffs.
Naim will never get to the playoffs, so the only hit he's gonna take is to his manhood.
Bro.
Oh!
All right. 35 minutes. Okay. 35 minutes. No, not Joe. All right. Are you going to do a recap for these? You should.
Yeah, I'll do a recap.
We're at 41 people.
Cool. Yeah, you're welcome. We'll follow anyone on Twitter. I mean, as long as you're not trolls or anything, or you don't look like a troll, we'll follow you. Oscar looks like a troll, by the way. Don't tell him I said that. Anyway,
You know that trolls are short people, right? And I'm taller than you, so that doesn't make sense.
the one in Harry Potter is really huge. It's a troll monster.
I don't watch Harry Potter to get that, so.
Oh. All right, we're gonna go do a recap. Now, this is weird. I don't. This is. We don't take intermission breaks because this is weird. Don Drama, we will be right back. And all of you, we'll be right back. We're gonna go do our first period recap, and we'll come back. All right. Oscar suggested I come back early to talk about this, so let me share this. Oh, let me. All right. All right, so these are the stats for this game, and I think there's a couple that are surprising me, but also not surprising me, right? Like there's, let's look at the hits. The Capitals have more. Let's look at the shots, Canes, power plays, only one in the game to the Capitals. They didn't convert it. Face-off percentage 16.9, 80 to like 85%. Look at that. That's serious. I mean, you got to win the face-off. If you don't win the face-off, you have a lot less control of the puck if you're the Capitals. Takeaways, none for the Canes. So I'd fix that, but also one for the Caps. Those are like the importance. Oh, shots, hits, blocks. More blocks for the Canes, it looks like to me. Dumb Drama, you can correct me if I'm wrong on that. Let me just do this here. All right. So yeah, I think based on those stats,
It's very fortunate that they're tied right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, and you could tell it was a very defensive centered game, which we can appreciate. Honestly, we can. I think if you're the Capitals, what they have to do is
open Twitter,
be on their game. If you're the Canes, you need to take a 2-goal lead here. Period. Like, I'm not even kidding.
By the way, it's back.
I know.
By the way, after that face-off, before that face-off, the Hurricanes have won 10 out of their first 12 face-offs. Damn.
Wow.
That's a little under, right at 80%. Let's see. Where are you, Jason?
Give me Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm looking for your Twitter. Because you didn't share the
Oh.
game, so fine, I have to do this the hard way, huh? Fine.
All right, here we go. Ovechkin and Orlov together. Here's Beauvillier. In by Walker. In behind the Carolina net. Behind the net. And Walker, trouble coming. He gets hit by Ovechkin. He doesn't clear the puck either on the left side. And it's off Sandin off of Carolina's stick. A whistle with 18:53 left in the second period.
You sound tired now.
I don't know. I'm just kind of chill. Yeah.
I guess.
All right. Puck rolls in on Anderson and he freezes it. Caps have a good game plan so far, keeping it a defensive duel. Really, honestly. All right, here we go. A shot from Carlson, and it goes wide, and Sandine gets the puck in. A lot of zone time. In a minute and 16, Carolina has to take it the other way, Dumb Drama, if they really want to win here or get to 2 goals. I think they really got to get 2 goals.
By the way, Dumb Drama, if you're in the chat, how did
He'll
you
be
share
back.
the how did you share the image, Jason? Did you do the share
Image.
image? Can you let us know if that's the way that you were able to see the image clearly or not? Because we are unable to tell ourselves. Because if not, then we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Old-fashioned way.
Screen.
Yeah.
And let us know if you could see it clearly or if we need to
Zoom in.
Yeah.
All right, Carolina leading the series 3-1. All right, that's gonna break through center. Chikrin looks low from McMichael.
2-1 Caps.
Why do you give it away?
Because I like it, and I'm watching the game.
Oh my god!
I'm watching. I'm not my fault that you're behind.
Yes, it is. All right, back here, saw it in front, and McMichael thought there was someone to pass to, and now score! Nick Ray on the miss! Comes to the top of the right circle! 17:45 to go, and the Capitals lead 2-1! Traffic in front of Anderson. The puck goes beside him. It was a missed puck. Giveaway by the Canes to keep it going, and then Matt Roy beats him short side. The pass misses. McMichael was thinking someone was across. No one wants it. It comes to Roy. Gets Anderson short side. His first goal since March 27th at Minnesota. Last playoff goal 2 years ago for Matt Roy. Oh, wait a minute. They want to look at something. Is it offside, goalie interference? They're looking at something. If it sticks, Roy gets his first goal in more than 2 years in the playoffs. April 23rd, 2023 for the LA Kings against the Edmonton Oilers. Wow. If the goal sticks, Washington has the lead. Oh, it's close. Unless they have another angle here. Connor McMichael, does he go across early? Oh, he does! It's offside. Wow.
It's officially offside. They're still reviewing it.
They're still reviewing it. It's offside here. McMichael was just ahead of the play. Wow, this one's coming off the board. Oh, this is heartbreaking. I mean, if you're Matt Roy,
no goal. It's official.
Yeah, so this is not a fun time for Matt Roy. First playoff goal in 2 years, and it's overturned. Like Naeem's balls.
Damn.
Oh. Yeah, that's a clear offsides. That is definitely a clear offsides for sure.
Yeah.
That means when Naeem tries to make a play, he's always offsides.
Damn.
Oh.
59 minutes.
The game will remain at 1. McMichael into the zone. Just a touch early on McMichael. Off the face-off in the neutral ice. Dmitry Orlov will dump it in. And it's tied at 1. And the puck all on the left side. Capitals trying to break it out. Capitals have a really good start to the second. Even with the goal taken off, Radish comes in against Dmitry Orlov. And former Capitals D-man, Joachim, takes it and maintains the zone. A little poke check on Kokonyemi. the puck towards center, and Blake on the move for Carolina. Inside, Kokeniemi. And here's to Slavin on the left side. On the shot in some traffic, they deflect to Alexiev on the far wing, and now to center, picked up by Burns.
The fans are not happy.
I wonder why. All right, an icing call against Washington on a failed breakout. It's back in front of Thompson, 17 minutes to go in the second period.
How much time?
Like, I forgot what I just said.
Alexa, capital score.
No?
Alexa, capital score.
With 16 minutes, 38 seconds
Okay,
left.
Alexa, stop.
38. Well, she's ahead of us too, right?
Just about the same time as regular, like TV time.
Okay. You're in your AT 2020, huh?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, I can hear the difference.
Yeah. I don't like when because I'm watching the game on my Mac, so I don't want the thing to be crushing my ears. So.
Oh, yeah. All right, now to Bruce.
Oh,
to
now it's
Broadus.
2-1.
And
Oh, wait,
now,
no, it went to commercial. Never mind.
wow. You should really stop giving things away, because. And now, someone was hit with a high stick coming into the zone. There's a whistle, and there's going to be a stop. There's a face-off. There should be a penalty on that in the neutral zone. Here, Luc Dubois, not happy with that ref calling that high stick.
Messages. Terrence is fast. Fucking Uber driver refused to take Kramer.
Stone opposite Strom. And now the neutral zone face off.
Messages. Terrence is fast. When I get a hold of the new attorney, I'm going to.
Man, that must really suck. The fact that you really cannot block your voiceover from your headset.
Yeah, I
in the
know.
event that because those are private messages, dude.
It's kind of like one time I was watching a YouTuber. I think it was a football stream or something. And his girlfriend or wife was talking. No, I think it was his wife talking to him about, honey, you didn't do what I wanted to last night. Normally you do it really good. You do that.
Damn.
But it was displayed on the
Put himself on YouTube full blast.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
It's kind of like the time that I basically we put Naeem's life love life
Yeah.
on full blast
And Aaron's
during the World Cup.
and Aaron's during the Dodger stream. 15:40 to go in period number 2. Puck along the far way on the blue line and beyond. Out of play. Zero goals on 24 high danger chances for the Capitals coming into this game, Oscar.
Damn.
Wow. Capitals having trouble winning the faceoff in their own zone. They get the puck back, advance on the left side. Wilson gets the puck. He arrives at the top of the left circle. There's Taylor Hall, dumps it down, and that'll be an icing call. He'll bring it all the way back
drama
to the
because you missed it. I don't know if it's still on the stage though. The first period stats. Were you able to see them or no? Let us know in the chat.
Or are you able to see them now?
Yeah, let us know if it comes clear too, or if we need to zoom in on it or do anything. Because the website that we use gave us the ability to share image
Just the
file
image.
easier now, but we don't know what's shown and if it's looks good.
Right now to Brodus. Plays it down low. Bit of room. Dubois centers it, looking for Wilson, but it was cut off by Nikishin. Caps are going to restart from neutral ice. 14:40 to go. Game tied at 1. Back in the right wing for Dubois. Comes through in right circle the pass. He gets it down low, just swatted aside. Oh, wait, we got a penalty. It's a tripping call, Carolina. Pierre-Luc Dubois tripped up in the front of the net. 5:27. Alexander Nikishin coming to the box. This is dumb drama. This is what I got to say. The Capitals are playing undisciplined, sloppy hockey. I'm sorry,
That
they
rhymed. That rhymed.
sloppy hockey and the toffee. I wonder if dumb drama's playing on his Xbox. Here's Chikrin. Sending it low. There's some daylight. On the far wing, McMichael. Bringing it back towards Ovechkin. Plays it at the right point. And down to Stroman. Frees up some room for Wilson. Down in front. Oh! Chikrin let it go in between the dots. And blocks just short of Anderson. And now near wing, Wilson. Wide left behind him. It comes right out of the zone. Ovechkin was not there. The Caps are going to bring it back to zone entry.
Dumb drama. Can you see the image good enough? Because if you can, we'll show the stats again.
All right, Wilson knocked down. Puck back to Chikrin across to Ovechkin. Oh, he had something. He had room to shoot and couldn't get it. Anderson was out of the net too. Burns is able to clear it. Anderson was out of position. If he gets that shot on goal, the Caps go up. Here's Leonard along the right side. Capitals keep it in. Glove down by Carlson. They're going to whistle for a hand pass. In Niam's world, a hand pass is when the girls are too tired from their shopping, so they just hand each other the balls. Oh!
What?
I said a hand pass in Naeem's world is when his women get too tired from shopping, so they just hand each other the balls.
Damn.
Oh, that's another joke.
Oh, yes, you can see the image. Okay.
Cool.
Thank you for confirming. At least we know that works.
On my end, I can see the image, but I don't know about their end. Pass across to Ovechkin. He gains the zone. Centers up by Dubois. Ends up along the far corner. And down for Carlson. Ovechkin, 15 seconds to go on the power play. Dubois on the wing. Sending it low, right corner.
1 hour, 9 minutes.
Notice to the interior. Coming out of the zone. Carolina will change. And the Capitals do not convert the penalty. Here's a chance at 5-on-5. Heat up at the left and fire towards Fredrik Anderson by Pierre-Luc Dubois.
Now I'm gonna get the NHL theme song stuck in my head.
That's the NT one.
Welcome back, regular views with 40 viewers.
I like this streams because it makes me feel like I actually have friends.
Wow, only 2 views on my first period recap.
Hmm.
By the way, should I have just posted the first intermission or both with the stats and the scoreboard?
The stats had the scoreboard, so
Oh, okay. So I'll just do that solo pick instead of two separate ones.
yeah, then you'll be repetitive. I've got 15 views.
I completely forgot who scored the goal for Washington.
Huh?
I forgot who scored the goal for Washington.
Alex Alexiev.
Oh, okay. So I didn't use him as a hashtag. I used Jordan Stahl though.
Did you use Jordan Bathroom Stall, Jordan Horse Stall, Jordan Play Stall, Plane Stall? Did you
Oh,
Time Stall? Ozons win the Capitals win the ozone draw. There's a shot.
Capital score. Alexa, capital score.
With 11 minutes.
All right, now 5-on-5. They'll try and take
I'm
it.
so not used to this.
And rolling with a shot into the high slot, knocked down by the Carolina defense.
You know, this is a sign. Since you're gonna retire Golden Knight streams, I might as well just start watching Capital streams, so that way I can fill the void of keeping up with hockey.
Now taken away at center, blasting away from the middle by Carolina, and now Stankoven now towards Robinson out front. Capitals get the puck back. They'll move from their own zone and reaching the halfway point of Game 5.
Penalty. It's something like it's going to be a power play for the Hurricane.
Oh, all right.
Pavilia.
Istrom ahead of Van Riemsdyk. And Ovechkin offside. Oh, there's a penalty on interference call on Washington. The puck was coming into the offensive zone. Uh-oh. Beauvillier will head off to the box. For Naim, this would be a major penalty interference.
Damn.
Oh! It must be exhausting for his women to always be on the power play. Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm looking at the chat.
All right, Caps, this is your time to go up one.
The trouble for Carolina is having that they can't get it out of their zone.
Yep. Jarvis.
And here comes the ref who sucks chance.
And now that's Blake.
You really cannot blame the refs, honestly, in my opinion.
Not here.
No.
And now back to Gosser Spear, the only demon on the ice. He'll trade places with Jarvis. Jarvis stepping in. Gosser Spear loading. Glove saved by Thompson. Now Gosser Spear hauls it in. He's been very good. A couple of goals here in the series. He's looking for his third of the second round. He gets the glove on it. Thompson does. I don't think Carolina has been in the Washington zone this whole period until now.
Mm-mm.
Face off to the left of Thompson. 10:15 to go in the second period. It's like Naim. He's never out of his own zone.
Damn.
Oh! Are you going to send that one?
Hold on, I wasn't paying it because I was looking at the chat.
Oh. All right, over to Svechnikov. Down low towards Jarvis.
Yeah.
Now the extra forward. Put it like 3 minutes back. And it stopped in behind the net by Anderson. Glove now to center. Aho. He'll move on, taking across. And Jarvis behind the net. Svechnikov gets
Alright,
to the
so
blue line. Gosh's spear. Gets
I'm
it
gonna
back
put
along the wing.
1 hour 13 minutes, no nut joke, and then 1 hour 15 minute, no nut joke.
Okay. And poke check to Brodus. He can't get there. He has some room. Goes left side. And he gets stopped along the blue line. Taken away by Svechnikov.
Messages. Oscar.
Aho left side. Then back to Gosh's spear. Now on the way, left side, Jarvis.
Messages. Oscar Montiel. 1 hour 15.
And now Duhane. Puck cleared, 15 to goal on the Beauvillier penalty. And they're going to change now. Top unit out there was nearly on there for the whole power play. And Hall, puck along the left side for Stankoven. And that'll do it for the penalty on Beauvillier. Good job by the Caps to kill that. Thompson only had one to glove. Capitals have to win it to force a Game 6 in Raleigh, North Carolina. All right, back in here along the far side.
If they make it a Game 6, should we stream that on a Sunday?
It would be a Saturday.
No, and I think they now spread out to 3 days each.
No, you can check.
Here, let me see.
Pass along the near far side. Way to center beyond Stankoven.
Schedule.
Takes a bounce to the right turn. Dubois facing it out to center.
What's coming up for the Capitals?
And stopped by the Hurricanes. Dumped in. Here's Matt Roy.
The Hurricanes are tied
Oh.
1-1 in Game 5. If necessary, the Hurricanes in Game 6 on Saturday.
Oh, it is Saturday.
Told you.
Dang it.
But at what time?
We would be stuck. Probably 7 p.m. Eastern again.
Fuck, a back-to-back. All right, and now
We would be late for the Dodgers stream because the Dodgers play at 9:10 my time.
Oh, and I don't want to leave you alone for that long.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I mean, we can. Oh wait, no, because it's
Kershaw's
If only it wasn't Kershaw pitching.
And we don't know if he's going to be back.
I really want to know what is he going to hurt this game around?
Is it going to be his eyes? Is it going to be his right ear? Is it going to be his left ear? Is it gonna
His
be
pinky.
his piggy toe again?
He lost a tooth that's going to keep him out for 2 months.
Injured his finger. His shirt ripped. That's going to keep him out for the season.
Oh well. Man, this is the only Capitals game we're doing? Fuck. Oh well.
Damn. We could stream the Dodgers on Sunday.
Yeah, but like I said, we don't know if Kershaw is going to be back after Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
We got to make sure that he comes out unscathed. Hold on, let me see what time. What time do the Capitals play on Saturday?
If necessary, the Capitals will play the Hurricanes in Game 6 on Saturday at 8 p.m.
Oh, it's at 8 p.m. What?
Ooh.
Now you decided to do prime time slots? Really? Like actual prime time? Oh my.
Okay.
You guys are frustrating me.
We'd be really late to the Dodgers.
Yeah, literally if I would have kept up with hockey on my own, I think I would have been able to do it, but I don't keep up like hockey with like that, so.
Mm-hmm.
But determination for the following season, so.
We'll do other hockey streams, just not go to nights. Wilson is on here. And Chabadi's on the ice. 8:05 to go. Jarvis with a big pass for Carolina. The puck is in on goal, sticked aside by Thompson, and Svechnikov takes it behind the net. Chikrin catches up to him. 7:45 to go in the second. Puck down to the near board. It's Chikrin. Svechnikov coming. Down ahead to Protas. Has to go back to reach for it. Hits Roy with a pass. Chikrin across the Carolina line with a backhand and a save. It comes off of Anderson. Puts a rebound out front, but nobody there to get it. Not this time. The puck comes back inside the Washington zone. He battles with Seth Jarvis, along with Carrier. Up now to the top of the left circle. Slavin tries to hit his man in front and look for the tip on the slot there with Jarvis. Here's Burns, gets it through. Thompson makes the save. Wow. 7 minutes to go. The Caps have been awesome. Off the far wing.
Yeah, but like the Golden Knights, they have not been able to
Exciting.
capitalize. So I don't care if they're awesome, but if they can't score, it really doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, on the right side, Leonard shooting, and it comes off the stick, of Slavin, and it's out of play. It'll be an ozone draw for Washington. Yeah, this is a problem. The Hurricanes are just not performing. They don't have a lot of opportunity. They don't have a lot of ozone time. They're not getting out to the neutral zone. It's a bad game for Carolina tonight. First shot from the Capitals in 11 minutes. Shots are 13-8 in favor of the Hurricanes. All right, here's Martinook. Gets it out to center. Sandin plays it back to Leonard. They're going to take it away. Burns has it. Circles around his own net. On the board, John Carlson ahead for Sandin. He'll come up the left side. Dumps it in behind the Carolina net. Mangiapane now. Sanders to McMichael. Stick to side. Martinook on the near side to Stahl. He dumps it in. Alexiev first on the scene there. Quick pass. Inside to Carlson. A breakout. Carlson cross-ice loaded a little bit to Leonard. And he fires it in. Capitals will make a change. 6 minutes to go in the second period. Capitals and the Canes. Game 5 tied at 1. Alexiev off the stick of Strome ahead of Ovechkin. A shot that comes in off of Anderson. And the rebound back on the left side. He didn't fire it. Ovechkin had something. Man, Ovechkin is weak in these playoffs. Orlov to Carrier. Out in front of him is Van Riemsdyk. Comes back to play it. Carrier takes it away from him. And they'll battle all the way from behind the net and along the near boards. On the near side, Van Riemsdyk tangled with Kokiniemi. And he gets hit by Carrier. Nice recovery by Alex Ovechkin. He gets the puck. Hands it to Van Riemsdyk. Beauvillier at center. Alexiev will go past Svechnikov. Capitals making the change at 5:08 to go. It's cleared out by Carolina with 5:08 to go. Sorry about that. Oscar, any chats?
No.
Okay.
Let me just double check that dumb drama didn't put anything else here.
All right.
Mm.
1-1 in game 5.
At home, they're beast mode and the best.
Well, again, both teams have that weakness. They're bad on the road. They're great at home. Look, if the Canes are going to play, say, the Maple Leafs, the Panthers. The Panthers are great on and off their home ice. You cannot play this way. The Canes cannot play like this against the Panthers. You can't. For Hagee Kachuk, Bobrovsky, they're all going to smash you if you do that.
Man.
Fuck this bitch.
By the way, are you gonna go see the new Lilo and Stitch movie that's coming out next week with Emily?
She doesn't
It's
really
supposed-
like Stitch. I don't know. It's not the same thing.
That's our childhood right there.
Yeah, but it's a live action, right?
I thought it
Or is
was
it-
a cartoon.
Doesn't Stitch die?
I don't know. I haven't watched Lilo and Stitch in like years.
And I think Lilo, I don't think the girl who played Lilo, I don't think she's.
Let me see.
Near side for Dowd. 4:48 to go in the second. 1-1, game 5.
2025 Wikipedia.
Do you want me to use ChatGPT to answer
No.
All right, Duhane, deep in Carolina territory. Martinook on his hands and knees. The puck is there, and he's taking a bit of a beating. The puck is still inside. Martinook back down along the near side for Slavin. Kept in by Chikrin. Fires, and it's in the front of the net. Fredrik Anderson makes the glove save.
Let's see.
All right, 1-1 in game 5. Here we go. Here's Chikrin. A shot goes wide into the corner and out of the marks. Svechnikov try to get it. Aho will skate it, moves it ahead. Some speed transition, pass right side to Jarvis. And a great block there. Great back check by Wilson on that. On the far side, Carolina with Walker. Hits it off. Breaks his sticks on the shot attempt. Capitals will get it back at center point. 3:40 to go in the second. It's win or go home for Washington. Dubois can't carry it with him. And it is offside for the Caps. A whistle and a stoppage of play out the Carolina blue line is the face-off.
Oh, it is a live action.
No. It's not the same. I think they're going to make the voices the same.
Let me see. Let's look at cast.
Alexa, who played Lilo and Stitch?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the actress who plays Lilo in Lilo and Stitch is Devay Elizabeth Chase.
Nope, it's a different person here.
Oh, see?
The only one that's coming back from the original is the one that voiced the Stitch character.
Wow. Who did that? Carlson clears. Orloff dumps in.
Chris
Robinson.
Anders.
I wonder why they're not using the original girl. Oh, because she's older now.
She's probably older. That's probably why.
Yeah. Carlson back along the far wing. The
Because
Sandy.
Lilo and Stitch was 2002. Damn.
Wow. I remember how much our family was like, yo, Lilo and Stitch. The puck for Ovechkin for Strom. Ovechkin tries to get loose. He can't shake free of Nikishin. All right, Nikishin all the way down, battling with Ovechkin for the puck. And he clears it, but he's knocked out. Stankoven in front for Hard, a one-timer. It goes off Thompson and the rebound. Wow, what a chance. And off the interior for Hall. Goes to the inside. Center try for Hall. Comes right back at him off the deflection. Carolina with some zone time. One-timer from Nikishin. That's a key shot there. A Thompson big save there. Nikishin can't handle the big pass. Pick it off the boards. And they're trying to... Stankoven has it now. Thompson waits. Nikishin. Bottom of the right circle. Puck comes out to center. He can shoot. Here comes Gostisbehere. Down the middle. Shot blocked by Van Riemsdyk. And it doesn't get to the Washington end. A battle for the puck. The puck gets caught up in the gear of Gostisbehere. And they're going to blow the whistle there with 1:41 to go. Okay, finally Carolina gets some zone time. My goodness. They had nothing going on.
I'm looking to see if Dumb Drama put anything in the chat real quick.
God damn. Oh!
What
It's
the
a
heck?
slashing penalty.
What the heck is that?
Nope, no more chats. Wow, so I guess it's a slashing penalty against Washington. Van Riemsdyk was at the center of the ice. He battles for the puck. Turns around, he just tries to play it. I don't know if there's a slashing. Maybe he didn't have the right angle, but I don't agree with this call. This is a must-kill penalty for the Caps.
You know what sucks is that they probably will have the power play for like 20 more seconds to start the third period too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I thought the puck was in Gostisbehere's gear. Had a tear, got it near, had a beer, went clear, but pass right side, glove stop by Tom.
What the?
Had some fear and tears. Tears for fears. Get it? But it was a slashing penalty. Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
I'll tell you next week. Now Gostisbehere comes out. He was slashed by TVR after the whistle. Gostisbehere was caught up with the puck, and TVR gave him a whack.
1 hour 33.
The puck sent down the rink and played by Anderson in behind the goal. Gostisbehere will circle it and back out toward the center of the ice for Sebastian Aho. Power play goes over to the third. Capitals have to leave it tied in intermission. Under a minute to go. Big shot from Gostisbehere and a save made by Thompson, and then the puck gets kicked away. Little piece by Wilson on the block. And is deflected out with 54.9 or 55.9, sorry. $56.9 to go on the power play. They're correcting the penalty clock. So now they're going to reset everything. 56 even is what they now have on the board on the penalty clock at the scorer's table. All right, here we go. Face-offs have all been Carolina. No clear winner off of this one. Carolina will keep it. Comes up to Jarvis. Cross now to Sebastian Garlic Aho. Has it on the left side. Great hit from Roy. It'll free up the puck and sent away by Carlson up the rink. Carried back through center. Aho returning into the offensive zone. A pass slows to center point. Gostisbehere will field it and send it to Svechnikov, I think it is. Gostisbehere on the right side. Gostisbehere going back along the far wing. Stick check there. Take it to Gostisbehere. Through Svechnikov.
By the way, dumb drama, don't worry about it. Yeah, we're focused on the game too this period.
And
Mainly because
here at the horn, a shot off the crossbar! Off the horn! It's still 1-1 by just the shot from the top of the left circle. It hits the crossbar. As time expired, it would have counted. Doesn't matter. If you're a Caps fan, you've sighed in relief. If you're a Canes fan like Dumb Drama, you want to smack a bitch.
damn. Anyway, all right.
All right, we're gonna go do our second period recap. We will be right back. What up?
Here, I'll just send you the stuff with the stats. Then hold up.
Okay.
All right. Third period about to kick off here. It's 1-1. Capitals win. They stay alive for at least one more game. The Hurricanes win. They move on to the next round to take on either the Maple Leafs, believe it or not, they're still alive, or the Florida Panthers. If you're finding us for the first time, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to both of our channels. Follow us all on TikTok, support our PayPal, turn on the post notification bell so you guys know when we go live, do shorts, videos, all that good stuff. Also, follow us on Twitter at FluffyJA97 and RTS at RTS with Oscar Montiel.
All right, I have the stats on the screen. The only thing I will say here before the puck drops, regardless of the stats, yes, the Hurricanes are getting more hits, they're getting more shots, they're getting more blocks, they're getting more face-off wins. They gotta get out of their own zone. If they don't get out of their own zone, they're gonna. I bet they're gonna lose this game, and they're missing opportunities. They gotta shoot the puck a lot better. And you shot it too late. That's why it went off the crossbar, and it was at the horn. All right, here we go. Underway. Here we go. We're going to go back to 5-on-5. Seth Jarvis arrives in the late corner, held on the outside. Carlson clears it out to center. Slavin's going to play it, and that releases Van Riemsdyk from the penalty box. 19:35 to go. The shot from Burns, just in from the right point. Kept it away wide. Protis. Can the Capitals find a way? It's at center to win the game and force it to game 6. They got to get a lead here. All right, here comes Dubois to the backhand. A shot made. Saved. Anderson. The puck comes out, and there's a whistle. Dubois. Strong moves up the left side. Gets to the circle. He gets the backhand away, and a really good stop by Anderson. Pierre-Luc Dubois has a good play there, too. Power forward move. Wow, Anderson with that good stop. Tom Wilson takes a big hit from Martinuk. Wow. Capitals do not have many shots. Oh, wait a minute. There's a penalty on Carolina. On Martinuk. After the play. So he's going to get charged with charging. Ha. A power play for Washington. 19 to go in the period. Big opportunity. Big opportunity for Washington. They got to get it. I can't believe it. All right, here we go. Ovechkin fires it wide. All right, Dom Drama's back, I think. All right. Washington. Chikrin gets it back from low. Break deflected just wide. Or Blake deflected. McMichael along the left post couldn't quite get the tip. For center for Stahl, dumped in. Jarvis chases it down against Chikrin to the outside, feeds it back in the Carolina zone. Caps have the puck in their own zone. Clock ticking down on the power play. It goes inside the Washington zone. There's Carlson. 58 to go on the penalty. Strome dumps it in. He goes for the change. Battling on the left side, Ovechkin. Robinson and him coming together. Here's Orlov. Here's Robinson. Can't clear. Carlson. Van Riemsdyk going across. Wrist shot from Dubois. Blocked by Sean Walker. Protis. He goes to the far corner from the trapezoid. Goes to Ryan Leonard. Goes all the way through Ryan Leonard. It goes to the Washington zone on that pass. Leonard hops around Burns. and followed by Stone in the corner. Can't get to the puck. Burns clears it and goes airborne. Puck goes right to Thompson. Reaches out with the goal stick. One more rush, possibly. He leaves it. Carlson, half speed. Onto the red
Dang.
line. Short haul,
The
wide line.
Capitals cannot do anything on. This is like what, their third power play, and they can't do
they're
shit.
they're 0-3 on the power play. Here's Jarvis. Still has a puck. Moving in. Oh, wow. Thompson gets it. And Jarvis on the end gets back to 5-on-5. Capitals do not convert. And now they're going to have to do it at 5-on-5. They have the puck. And here's Sanding.
Shots
All
are 18-11 in favor of Carolina, Jason.
Whew. If Carolina wins, Cap season ends tonight. Puck held in by Radish, brought back to Jacob Chikrin. Far side to Roy, had a goal taken off the board. Connor McMichael is offside, or was offside. Chikrin to center, dumped into Manchampati. Rolls it to Caspero, I think that is. And that gets tied up in behind the net. Walker has it taken away. Great feed from McMichael, trying to center it. Beauvillier tries to force it to the front of the net, blocked. Both teams trying to get more intense here. Carolina trying to get it here. Trying to get their fourth win to end it all back in behind the Washington net. Coming near side in a 1-1 game. 15:40 to go in the third period. Beauvillier leaves it for Chikrin. And the puck comes left side beyond McMichael. And back into the Carolina zone. Caps are going to change. Caps to Blake. And puck down and whistled inside the Washington zone. And a stop with 15:26 to play. Wow. A lot of action in just 4.5 minutes.
Yep.
No chats from Dumb Drama. I like how the first period is always Dumb Drama's time to chat. Second and third, game time. You notice that?
Yep.
I love it. It's funny. All right, Dubois line is going. Here's Dowd into the zone, left side, has it taken away. Pass up from Martinook, ahead, right side of Carrier. He moves it behind the net. Loose puck, loose shot taken. Burns will let it fly, and he gets it at the right point, fires it wide. And now behind the Washington net, Martinook into Carrier. 5 gone in the third. 1-1 tie in game 5. On the outside for Alexiev. And picked up by Radish, dumped out. And inside for Dowd, Tom Wilson in his own zone across to Roy. One hands it out of the zone. Jarvis gets up to it, gets hit by Dowd. Capitals will retake possession of the puck in their own zone. It's Jacob Chikrin to center. Ahead to Protas, in deep, in the corner. Dubois there. And Dubois and Dmitry Orlov behind the net for Protas, trying to take it to Wilson in the vicinity, and he could not get it on goal. He could not get it on goal. Carolina takes it away to the center with Aho. Protas ahead as he dumps it in.
Man, I wonder.
And here's
Kenny
Orlov
Albert-
to play it to Svechnikov. What?
I wonder if Kenny Alberts will be like, because dude, like he has like only like a month, if that, to rest up
Oh, yeah.
for like football.
All right. Here we go. Carolina blue line, left side. Oh, what a save made. Rebound. Anderson was hit. And it goes over the top. Alex Ovechkin and Anderson leaves the rebound out there and he covers. Ovechkin was over him. He falls shy of scoring the go-ahead goal. Wow, what a good opportunity. What a good opportunity there. Joe Buck would have been, and here's Ovechkin with the shot. It gets over, rebound. Caught. And they're like, Joe, we're on the next play. I can't help.
Kenny Albert's actually not doing that bad tonight. So by the way, tomorrow a different stream will be streaming the Premier League for the first time ever.
Hey, we're going to get the British tea.
It'll be Chelsea versus Manchester United. Manchester United has really nothing to play for, but Chelsea has to win to stay alive in trying to get fifth place so that way they can lock up a spot in the Champions League. So,
Barmy, good. I'm going to smack. I bet you whoever wins is going to win that win. They're going to be good. They're not going to be good.
what is wrong with you?
Are those games in English or Spanish?
They're both. They're gonna be on Peacock, so make sure you have your Peacock up and ready. If you need Peacock, if you need Peacock, you can use mine.
Okay. I'm going to listen to the British one. Oh.
Let me know if you need me to send me you the login info. Let me know by tonight so that way I can send it to you.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's tomorrow.
Yeah. 3 p.m. 3 p.m. 3:15 p.m. Eastern, 12:15 p.m. Pacific. Only the English Premier League, man.
Like, I'm waking up at 12 on a Friday. Caps win the draw back to Carlson on the right side. They want to get it low to Strome. One hands it away
you
by
woke
Jordan.
up at 1 p.m. for the Golden Knights for them to. Well, did they won that
They won.
game?
Yeah. All right. Slowed by Chikrin. Puck behind the net. Lots of spring in Washington step. Coming across Chikrin. Has some room in the Carolina zone. Feeds it. Stays right circle. Shoots. Puck into Anderson. Glove save. No rebound.
Wow, the Capitals have only scored 7 goals in total in this series.
Yeah.
Damn.
Crazy. That is insane. But nobody can score tonight. Isn't this? You notice how this is very similar to last night, except they both have scored a goal?
I literally, when I posted my short on Twitter, I added you. I was like, deja vu, right? At Fluffy J97.
Yeah. Near side Jarvis. 11:55 to go. Burns to the right side of the point, deflected wide. And good to Wilson. Gets around. 3 defenders. 1 man coming with Brodus. Around behind the net. Never got a shot off it, but we'll keep it in the zone. Roy pitches. Goes to the front of the net. Burns can't control the puck. And now the second effort, he gives it away. Shot from Sandin comes right back in. Deflection from Anderson. Wilson digs it out. Caps in the offensive zone. 12:25 to play in a 1-1 game in Game 5. Protus into the far corner. And now behind the net, Burns wraps up Protus. Wow. Comes to the blue line. Sandin can't keep it in. And the Capitals are going to reset. And it'll be dumped in short of the red line. They're going to call icing on Washington with exactly 12 minutes to go. Protus and Wilson, or Burns and Wilson tied up together. Two of the biggest dudes in the building. Draw to the left of Logan Thompson. Shots are 18 to 14 for
Freddie is
Carolina.
still playing amazing, says Dumb Drama.
Huh?
It says here, Freddie is still playing amazing.
Yeah, Freddie Anderson's taking all the shots. Thompson's relaxing. Thompson's just moving the puck. Behind the net for Van Riemsdyk. Launch your body. Alexiak with a pass. It slows the zone entry. Ice pass gains the Carolina line. And now behind the net, McMichael gets there. Caps lay it on the line here in the third period in a 1-1 game. Stankoven. Down low, into the corner. Leonard. Takedown of Nikishin. Puck to Alexiak. In front. Backhander from McMichael. A save made. Rebound. Oh, mentioned body can't get it high enough. Right circle shot from McMichael. And a save made. Great chances in front of Anderson. Carolina can only clear it and change it. What a great shift by that Washington third line. My neighbors were like, I thought the hockey was over. God damn it. Washington and Carolina still tied at 1 in Game 5. Center ice, Strome leading for Sandin. Dumps it in behind the net. All right, Blake off his stick. Down the ice, played by Logan Thompson. Backs into the corner for Sandin. Bouncing past Blake. Found Beauvillier. Found in transition. Coming off the rush ahead, left side. Carlson. Shot. Save. Anderson. A play by Carlson. He turns back the clock. He throws it into the far circle. He tries to get it past the goal line. And Anderson stands tall. Wow. Capitals nearly off the rush. Beauvillier takes the lead. And we're still tied at 1-1.
Honestly, dude, I think whoever wins this game or whoever scores the goal wins the game.
Yeah.
Like, this is already overtime for me, honestly, because the way that this game is going with the goaltenders.
It's a good duel. But it's mainly Anderson. Carolina has really stayed at 18 shots. 0 shots for Carolina. Carlson with a chance. Ozone draw. 1 back for Chikrin. Comes to center point. Across to Carlson. Shot! In front. A rebound chance for Stahl. And it's just deflected wide. Now slaving in behind the net. Capitals throwing everything they can at Freddie. And he is standing tall. Heading the other way, Jordan Stahl. Shot blocked from Jacob Chikrin. Shots just about even, 18-16 in favor of the Canes. And the shot for Burns deflect up.
This is a very tense game, Dumb Drama. Mm-hmm.
I just wonder why your Canes can't get out of their own zone. And in fact, they're getting out of their own zone, but they can't stay out of their own zone.
It feels refreshing not being you right now, Jason, right?
Yeah. It feels refreshing, not stressing. Honestly. I feel calm. I'm still mad at the Golden Knights. Fuck them. But anyway.
Alexa Capital score.
With 9 minutes, 59 seconds.
Alexa, stop. So 10 minutes to go, just about. In regulation.
That's right. Carolina can't generate any plays. They're bad on the back end offense. They can't protect the net either, by the way.
But here's the thing, though.
Shots.
If by somehow the Caps end up sending it to a Game 6, the game will go back to Carolina.
Which most likely they'll win. But then Carolina has a weakness against, I would say, the Panthers. And that weakness is, hey, we can't play on the road. Oops. And you do not want to be losing to the Panthers. You don't.
Mm-mm.
Just a lack of zone entries. a lack of opportunity. 0 shots with 10 to go in the period. 0 for Carolina. If they go to overtime, oh my God. First off, I don't want to. But second off,
Yeah, I don't want to either, honestly.
this was just like yesterday, except we were at 0-0. Now it's at 1-1. 9 to go in regulation in game 5. 1-1 is the tie. All right, here we go. Puck near wing. Into the corner for Sebastian Garlic Aho. Get it?
I didn't hear it.
Sebastian Garlic Aho.
Oh, I made that joke a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple months ago. All right, Capitals break it up. Wilson to Dubois, slowed in past the left by Dubois, pass up high, Roy shot into the glove of Freddie. 9:31 to go.
Man, 2 weeks until my time to rest is over.
I hope something happens where you don't go, because then you talk to me less.
I talked to you about the same.
No, you don't. Now,
It's not my fault you don't wake up early enough when I'm not on the clock, when I'm not off the clock.
All right, here we go. Washington out shooting Carolina 8-2. 9:20 to play. Carrier sends it in along the left side. In the corner for Strome. Battling for the puck, fighting for position. Carrier comes out, drives one into the left circle. Couldn't get anything. Orlov up high in the left circle. Stahl trying to put it into the interior. Martinuk there. Strome takes it away. Leads the pass out to center. Beauvillier dumps in on the wing. And Carolina changes it. Changes. Washington will also change. 8 to go in regulation. Dowd gets it out off the stick. Nikishin and Duhane control it after a brief battle. Comes cross ice to Alexiev. Dumped in wide of Anderson at center ice. And Duhane can't pick it up out of the corner. Oh, with McDowell. Stankoven turns. Able to force it out to Roslovic at center. Roslovic laid out in the series. He's performed pretty well. Certainly helped him offensively. Puck towards center. Caps get it back for Dowd. All right, here we go. Trying to send it back to Carolina is Washington. Alexiev back in the high hit for Roy. Capitals putting everything on the line. Carolina doing nothing. Alexiev coming across for Roy. Strome needs to get the red line. Leonard leading it for McMichael just out of his reach. Taking back the Hurricanes. And Leonard intercepts it. Drives it right side. Leonard's got some room and got the shot away off the blocker. Nice play by Leonard. Off Anderson. Here come the Hurricanes on the rush. Puck up and through. Thompson on the other side wide. Fourth line crashing with Kotkaniemi and Robinson. Jackson Blake. Carolina in the offensive zone. Back up top to Orlov. Center point shot. Deflecting off of Roy. And out of play. 7:07 in the third period. Wow, 2 game 5s that are very similar. It's like when Naeem meets 2 different women and they both take his balls. It's very similar.
Damn.
Oh!
Upon further review, not the best joke.
Come on, give me that. Washington wants to get this to a game 6. Carolina will clear from their own zone ahead to Jarvis. Right wing into the zone. Here's Svechnikov. Bad pass. Intercepted by Brodus. He'll move it to center. Here's a shot turned around at the logo. He'll dump it in off the stick of Svechnikov. He gets drilled on the end board by Wilson. Oh. Oscar. And the pass that misses the mark. Brodus keeps it in right point, sends it deep, down low behind the net. Strom tries to center. Deflected it to the outside, stays in. Brodus, a chance, redirected. Sandin catches up to him. Caps into the offensive zone again. Into the corner for Strom, taken away by Aho. Skates to center ice, dumps it in. Martinuk comes along the left side. And the puck comes in along the near boards. Here's Anthony Beauvillier. Comes in near side, makes his way to center. Stanley Cup playoff hockey tonight. Under 6 to go. Wow, Beauvillier will ice it at 5:57 to go. Draw comes back in front of Thompson in a 1-1 game. I'm disappointed in Carolina. I thought, this is a sure win.
Yeah, after their performances the last 2 games.
Mm-hmm. And they beat Washington at home, at their own home in game 1. Stankoven back down to Slavin, drives it along the right wing, sharp angle, save made by Thompson.
Yeah, Carolina can't do a lot for some reason, yeah.
Yeah. Dumped in off the blocker. Fredrik Anderson. Capitals are going to change. Beauvillier stays on to try and hold the zone. Taylor Hall clears it to center. And there's Jacob Chikrin. In the battle with Roslovic, puck comes on along the right side. 5.5 to go in regulation. Wow. Dowden Roy, 2 defenders to the left of Logan Thompson. Center try. Cut off by Chikrin. Wilson along to Duhane. Across the Hurricane blue line. Duhane all the way to the right corner. Feeding it down behind the net. And now it comes out into the near wall. And the Canes go to center. Stankoven will deposit it well wide of Thompson. 5 minutes. All that's left in the third period in a 1-1 game. To center. Orlov gets it chipped away by Nick Dowd. Kotkaniemi moves back in and will do so offside. All right, they're going on commercial break the rest of regulation when they come back. I can't believe it.
Yeah, next season I'm gonna start streaming. Well, no, because the problem with the Premier League, dude, is that if you think La Liga games do their shit early, Premier League, dude, they do games at 7:15 Eastern in the morning.
If I lived alone, absolutely.
Yeah, if I lived alone too. Hopefully coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, no, because if I have to be a sweet mate to someone.
And if you have an 8 a.m. class.
Which, to be honest, I don't really care if I have a sweet mate or not. I really don't.
What you don't want is a room with someone.
Yeah, that's what I don't want. Like, if it's a sweet mate, if I have to share a bathroom, okay, cool, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done it before in Richmond. Like, it's nothing.
No, but imagine
as long as you clean up after yourself, we're good. But
imagine you have a 7 p.m. study session, ends at 10, and then you have a 4 a.m. game. By the time you get back to your dorm, back home, shower, get ready for the next day, it's midnight. 3 hours of sleep, bitch.
It's on weekends, though.
Oh.
Weekdays, they actually play a little bit more in the afternoon. I think it's because they don't want to be competing a lot with La Liga either, so that's why they do it earlier.
Metallica. Oh, I think that's Enter Sandman, but playing by. I don't know what song is that by Metallica.
I didn't hear. I'm not watching the radio, so I don't know.
Well, TNT blocks it. That's right. They're playing it at the stadium. All right, final TV timeout. The rest of regulation. Can Carolina or Washington end this in regulation? Someone's got to find the go-ahead goal. 4:37 to go. Started up ahead for Dubois. They're still thinking Metallica. Back to center. Brown into the Carolina zone with 4:25 left. Orloff gets it. That's an icing call. The Caps are trying to say it isn't. Hey, by the way, Jacob Chikrin was a part of the Arizona Coyotes. Remember?
Yeah.
And then they traded him.
Don't you mean the Utah Mammoths?
No, there's another team. It's Mammoth, not an S. Is it? Yeah, Mammoth.
Well, since it's plural, it would be.
No, they literally are called the Mammoth. Back to Carlson along the right side from beyond. Tom Wilson.
That would get some English majors upset, but okay.
The
Utah Mammoth. Okay.
One team, get it? Here's Martinook in behind the Washington net. Try to center.
Because if you
up the far corner, here's
by
Thompson.
that logic, then technically you should be called the Vegas Golden Knight.
Yeah.
The Washington Capitol. Like, what the heck? That makes no sense. That they are just the Utah Mammoth. Like, what the fuck?
Well, they're the Mormon state. They do things that are weird. Here's Carrier with a chance and Stahl in front. Rebound. Thompson save. Oh, what a close call in front. 3:35 to go. That was close. Wow. Logan Thompson. Save of the night. Here comes Carolina again, entering the zone. They got it taken away. And now Manchampani with 2:53 left, it looks like. On the right. Roslovic down into the corner. Hall along the right side. Putting it in behind the net. Sending it along the near board. A left side. Gosh, this spear can't clear. Hurricanes in their own zone. Good. Canes. Oh, wait, no.
To go.
All right, Matt Roy. Carolina bench. Hurricanes dump it to the Washington Blue. Taken away by Dowd. Caps with possession. Matt Roy has to put the stop sign on Chikrin. Van Riemsdyk on the boards. Back along. Right side to Radek. Capitals into the offensive zone. Beauvillier in behind the net with Strome. 2:25 left. And the puck in the trapezoid goes out to the far side. Jarvis ahead to Aho. The play gets it back. Uh-oh.
Oh, game over.
Ovechkin with a try. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. At least it's ending in regulation. In behind the net. 2:05 to go. Svechnikov. Back and along the wall. They score! Svechnikov for the deflection. 1:59 to go. Carolina with the go-ahead goal. Svechnikov from bottom right circle has given Carolina the lead. Dumb Drama starts celebrating. Come on.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. Dumb Drama's wearing jersey of Veshnikov.
There you go.
You know, Dumb Drama, around here we have a lot of superstition.
Yes,
Maybe you shouldn't have worn that jersey. Maybe the Hurricanes would have put this game away earlier.
Yeah, or maybe he was right to wear the jersey because now they put it away now. Wow, very sharp angle at the bottom of the circle. He said, "Let's go."
They're sending Thompson off.
Why not? It's already over. They're down to the final 150 of the season. They have to score or it's over. Here comes
Sweet Child O'
Carlson.
Mine.
Empty net, Washington. With 1:40 to go. Wow. Inside of 2 minutes. Carolina ices it.
Guns N' Roses.
Oh, balls of mine. Where you go? Naeem. Naeem, stop singing. We're streaming.
2 hours and a half.
Seth Jarvis and Sean Walker on that go by Svechnikov. 6-on-5. Face off to the right of Freddie Anderson. Strom, Dubois, Ovechkin. Wow. Awaiting the drop. Here we go. Ovechkin can't get it away. Carlson far wing. A shot from Chikrin and a rebound with Ovechkin. All right. Carlson, center point. Backed in behind the net. Ovechkin to Dubois with 1:15 to go.
1 minute to go.
Center point. The season will end tonight for the Washington Capitals. Shot down by Carrier. Gets it to Carrier. A drive from Wilson. Caps down 2-1. Into the corner. Wilson will get stopped by Slavin. And now the puck for Burns. Onto the near side. Taken by Svechnikov. 45 seconds to go. Dubois can't find it. Burns able to clear it.
All right, game over. 3-1, Jason.
And Dubois is going to take it with 30 seconds left. Last time. Last chance for the DC. Empty net. Jarvis score! And the Carolina Hurricanes are going to the Eastern Conference Final. With 26.1 seconds to go. The Hurricanes are going to cause a storm somewhere else.
Two hours, 32 minutes.
Wow. The Carolina Hurricanes have closed it out against Washington and will meet either the Panthers. We'll meet the Panthers. I don't see the Maple Leaf doing jack shit. The fans are heading towards the exit. The hockey season comes to a close in the District of Columbia. A Category 5 has taken out DC. Congratulations to the Carolina Hurricanes and to Dumb Drama. Let's go. That's right. Congratulations to Dumb Drama. There will be a handshake line tonight.
Nice.
Carolina Hurricanes have closed out the series 3-1. And they win it 4-1. The Eastern Conference and the Western Conference have both had a series end in Game 5. Naeem's series ended well when one woman took his balls and then the rest of them happened. Well, that's your.
By the way, the Capitals, what a season! Like, they were the first team to clinch a playoff spot. Ovechkin basically broke the goal-setting record, but that wasn't enough.
His record, but Ovechkin was silenced. So instead of a 30-second of silence, he will have I was silent in Game 5. Okay, that was a Russian accent. Okay. Wow. Dumb Drama, give us your thoughts if you want, or if you're drinking, let us know. I'd be drinking if I were you. Some good old whiskey. Some Carolina wine. Amazing game. Yeah. The Caps absolutely almost they destroyed the Hurricanes.
The Capitals
So
are probably
after it.
thinking, how the hell did we lose this game when we had it in control with and there was 2 minutes to go. I honestly thought that the Capitals were actually going to pull this off, but
Yeah.
nope.
Well, yeah, I thought it would go to maybe a game 6, and we would have been sitting here talking about, well, the Hurricanes need to do better here, do better there. I think that's something they're gonna have to do. They're gonna have to be better. They're gonna have to be better in the Eastern Conference Final, because you're gonna go against the Panthers and you're gonna play like that. You're gonna get absolutely smashed.
Yep.
You are, and there's no other way to put it. So congratulations to the Carolina Hurricanes.
Anyway, let's go.
Caps did play amazing, and but the all important thing is you guys have gotten to the conference final, your second time in 3 seasons. Wow. A lot of Stanley Cup champions in the playoffs this year. You had the Panthers, you had
Capitals,
the Capitals, the Golden Knights,
Denver,
Avs, yep, the Avalanche. Did Tampa Bay make it?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, a lot of Stanley Cup champions knocked out, except the Panthers. Wow. Let me check if there's any other thoughts from Dub Drama. Nope. All right. Wow. All right. Post game, or since I already.
I thought we already did it.
Yeah, I thought so too. All right. We are out of here. What was our final view count?
Let me see. 42.
Okay, terrible. All right. What a game. Well, we streamed game 5, Oscar, and 2 game 5s. And 2 series out, 2 more to go. Is it 2 more to go? Yeah, there's 2 more to go. Wow, awesome. What an incredible finish for the Carolina Hurricanes. Wow. All right. Premier League tomorrow at 3:15 p.m. Eastern, 12:15 p.m. Pacific. Saturday at 6:10. So 9:10 p.m. Eastern, 6:10 p.m. Pacific. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Back to our regularly scheduled programming, unless we want to stream a Panthers.
I need some break from hockey. Let's go back to baseball for a few days.
Yeah, before the freaking Eastern and Western Conference Finals. That's going to be a fun whiplash back. Eastern Conference Final, Western Conference Final another day. Eastern Conference. Western. Woohoo! So Friday and Saturday streams for the English Premier League, Manchester City versus Chelsea, or Chelsea versus Manchester City, whatever it is.
Manchester United versus Chelsea.
Manchester United. Okay, different. So different British accent from me, hopefully, if I can nail it. Like the Carolina Hurricanes nailed the Capitals. Okay, Trump's not going to be happy. All right. We will be back tomorrow afternoon. See you guys next time. Congratulations to the Carolina Hurricanes to the Eastern Conference Finals.